What is good, everyone? Today is January 6th, 2026, and this is going to be the first video and the first trade recap slash PA recap for New York AM session. Now, I did not take a trade today, even though it might see that on the screen. I took a trade during last night Asia session on Monday. I will be going over the PA that happened today, which was pretty bad. But then I'm going to be going over a continuation long setup that I took last night during Asia session. But besides all this yapping, let's just get into it. So, going into New York AM session today, I was extremely bearish. Taking out all these confluences, you just see this on your setup. You see that NQ is currently in a range, and you see a whole bunch of draws lower. So, my mind, I wanted to see London high get taken or this other high, and then we basically shit the bed lower, take out London low, 15-minute intermediate low. We had a whole bunch of low resistance liquidity as well. If I go to the 5-minute, we have all this LRL right here. This just wicks and wicks, just a whole bunch of LR, and then we had a whole bunch of LR lower again. New week opening gap, 15-minute intermediate low, and we didn't get that. We didn't get that at all. We had a one single 5-minute gap right here that we respected, and we pushed up higher. And as soon as that happened, I kind of just was like, all right, we're probably not going to get any shorts, but let's just see what happens. And then we took out London highs, we took out this other high, and we just kept going higher and higher. We had this, mind you, the entire time, we have a daily bearish gap and a daily bearish SMT. What are we doing? So just to put in context for you guys, daily bearish gap, daily 4-hour gap, London highs, another high, a whole bunch of highs over here, another London high. ES just shit past all of these and just kept on going higher and higher. Not a good day. I wanted shorts. We didn't get it. The only continuation long setup that could have potentially done something for this AM session was right here, and we didn't even get the displacement slash retrace that we wanted. I wanted to retrace into at least one single 1-minute gap, which we did, but I needed more confirmation, and this displacement candle was just, it was good, but it wasn't what I wanted. And then as you can see, we get that one displacement candle, and then we just continue chopping because, again, daily bearish SMT inside of a daily bearish gap. And I mean, that's what we get. So the entire stream, I was like, yeah, it's just going to be not a good day. Wanted shorts, didn't get it. We might get something here, but I mean, at this point, I'm not. It's an hour and a half into market open. You're not getting any trades here. So let's go over to last night during Asia session, where I did take a good continuation long setup, which is right here. So you can see banked about $780. And here's the setup. So let me go over to trading view. We tapped into a daily bearish gap, right? We tapped this daily bearish gap right here. Let's see if I can find it. Tap that daily bearish gap. We swept lower, and we had New York PM low right here. Now, ES swept New York PM low, creating a bullish SMT. Liquidity sweep, bullish SMT. Then on top of that, we had some great bullish pressure coming out of there. As you can see, we just had some great wicks coming out. After seeing this, I was playing games. I'm not going to lie with you. I was playing DayZ, and I saw this, and I was like, hold on. We could get a great long setup because we have equal hourly highs and a 15-minute bearish gap right here. So what did I do for my continuation long setup or any type of continuation setup? Retracement, displacement. Retrace into this 15-minute gap. Displacement out of that 15-minute right here. Entry, boom, bat, pow. Easy as that. Stops at this 5-minute equal high. I mean, not stops. Break even at that 5-minute high. First TP at this 15-minute, and then second TP at those hourly equal highs. Now, granted, this trade did take a while. I actually didn't see this trade completely through. I went to bed at like 10, which is, 10:30 right here. So I let this run for another like 2 hours until it finally hit TP. My stops were at break even when I went to bed, just to let you guys know. But this trade took 4 hours to hit. And while I was in this trade, bro, I was thinking, hold on. If ES taps these equal highs and sweeps it, we could honestly just completely shit past all of these, just like, because this is all just low resistant liquidity. It took so long to take out these highs that we might just flush through all of them, and that's exactly what happened. And I low-key impressed that I didn't put a limit sell order right here with like stops at these highs, targeting all the way down to, you know, that SMT, the original SMT that was created, because like this would have been the trade to be in. But again, this was at like what, 1 a.m. and I didn't do that. So unfortunately didn't take that. But again, solid win, $780 on my eval, my 50K eval. Another thing that I'm kind of pressed about is that I took this on ES, and ES is just worse. If I took that same type of contract load on NQ, it would have been like a $2,400 win. So what do? Terrible New York AM session for Tuesday, January 6th, but great Asia session trade for last night, Monday, during 6 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. I'm not doing it. But yeah, so like I said, I did take a banger on Asia session last night. No trades for New York AM today. It was pretty bad. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about my trade or my trading strategy, you can either pop into the free Discord below or just type a comment or whatever. But another thing is I post basically everything, all of my life trade recaps, basically everything on my Insta. That will also be in the description as well. So if you have any questions about anything, pop out through there, DM me, do something, you know, whatever. But besides that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you guys have a great start to 2026. And I will see y'all in the next trade video / trade recap. I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see y'all then. Peace out.